Welcome to this internal family systems meditation, where we will gently connect with a part of us known as the inner critic. This part often speaks in harsh or judgmental ways, attempting to guide or protect us in ways that may feel unhelpful or even painful. Rather than resisting or silencing this voice, today we will meet it with curiosity, understanding, and compassion. Often we think of the inner critic as an enemy, but what if we could approach it as a misunderstood protector? What if, beneath the criticism, this part is trying to keep us safe? In this meditation, we will engage in an imaginary conversation with our inner critic, allowing it to share its fears and intentions. Through this, we may begin to see it not as an adversary, but as a part of us that needs reassurance and connection. There's no need to force anything. Whatever unfolds, trust that it's enough for today. If at any moment this meditation feels overwhelming, you can always return to your breath and re-engage when you feel ready. Let's begin. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling fully through your mouth. Feel the surface beneath you, supporting you. Imagine roots growing from your body into the earth, anchoring you in stability. Let's set an intention. Something like, I welcome this opportunity to meet my inner critic with curiosity and compassion. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Once more, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Allow your breath to settle into a natural rhythm, gently guiding you into the present moment. Now, bring your awareness to the top of your head. Notice any sensations here, perhaps a slight tingling, warmth, or even numbness. There is no need to change anything. Simply observe. Moving down to your forehead, release any tension you may be holding there. Soften your brow. Unclench your jaw. And let your eyes rest gently in their sockets. Bring awareness to your cheeks and the area around your mouth. If you notice tightness, Invite a softening, as if your face is melting into relaxation. Now, direct your attention to your neck and shoulders. These are places where tension often lingers. Take a moment to breathe deeply into this space, and with each exhale, imagine any tightness dissolving. Shift your focus to your arms. Notice any sensations in your upper arms, elbows, forearms, and hands. Feel the weight of your hands resting wherever they are. Maybe there's warmth or coolness in your fingertips. Just observe. Now, turn your attention to your chest. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your breath. With each inhale, invite in ease. With each exhale, release any tension or holding. Moving down to your abdomen, notice any sensations here. There's no need to judge or change anything. Just observe the way your breath moves in and out, creating space and flow. Bring awareness to your lower back, feeling the support beneath you. If there's any tightness, allow it to soften, as if your muscles are gently unwinding with each breath. Now scan down to your hips. This area can hold a lot of emotion. Simply notice any sensations, warmth, pressure, openness, or tension. Breathe into this space, offering it comfort and relaxation. Slowly bring your awareness to your legs. Feel the weight of your thighs resting, your knees softening, your calves relaxing. Let go of any tightness as you breathe deeply. Finally, bring attention to your feet. Notice any contact with the ground, the temperature, any tingling or pulsing. Let your feet feel heavy, grounded, connected. Now, take a moment to sense your whole body as one. Imagine your breath moving through every part of you, bringing a sense of calm and connection. You are here. You are present. You are whole. Now, turn your attention inward, inviting the part of you that is critical or judgmental to step forward. You don't need to force anything. Just notice if a thought, image, or sensation arises that feels connected to this part. ask this part gently. Are you here? I'd like to get to know you. Can you show me how you express yourself? Notice how it communicates with you. Does it use words, images, feelings, or a physical sensation? Now, allow yourself to engage in a conversation with this part of you. Imagine sitting across from it or standing beside. Visualize it in whatever form it takes. Perhaps as a figure, a voice, or simply a presence. Take a deep breath and in your mind's eye, begin speaking to your inner critic. Self, I see you. I know you've been working hard for a long time. I'd really like to understand you better. Would you be willing to talk with me? Inner critic, you want to understand me? No one ever wants to understand me. They just want me to shut up and go away. Self, I can see why you'd feel that way. I imagine you've been ignored or even pushed aside a lot. Critic, of course I have. No one likes hearing what I have to say. But if I don't say it, then who will? Self, say what exactly? What is it you're trying to make sure I hear? Critic, that you have to be careful, that you have to get it right, that you can't mess up. Self, why is that so important? Critic, because if you mess up, people might reject you. You might fail. You might get hurt, and I can't let that happen. Self, that sounds like a heavy responsibility. How long have you been doing this job? Critic, forever, since you were little, since the first time someone made you feel like you weren't good enough. I stepped in to make sure you never felt that kind of pain again. Self, so all this time, you've been trying to protect me? Critic, of course. I point out what's wrong so you can fix it before anyone else notices. I keep you in check so you don't do anything embarrassing. I push you so you don't get lazy and end up failing. If I wasn't here, who knows what would happen? Self, I hear how much you care. I can see that you're really trying to keep me safe. Critic, yes, that's my whole job. And it's exhausting, honestly. But I can't stop. I won't stop. Self. What are you afraid would happen if you did? Critic. You'd be vulnerable. You might take risk that could hurt you. You might disappoint people. You might not be perfect. And then what? Self. I understand. That sounds really scary to you. Critic. It is. I can't let you be weak. I can't let you fail. Self. What if I told you that I can handle mistakes? That I can learn from them without needing to be perfect? Critic. Well, I don't know. I've been doing this for so long. It's hard to imagine another way. Self. What if we worked together? What if, instead of criticizing, you helped me by giving me insight in a way that wasn't so harsh? Critic. You really think you could listen without me yelling? Self. I do. I want to hear what you have to say, but I'd love for us to find a way to work together that doesn't leave me feeling small or afraid. Critic. I'll think about it. No promises, but I'll think about it. Self. That's all I ask. Thank you for talking with me today. I really appreciate you. Gently expand your awareness to include all parts of you. Thank your inner critic for showing up today and letting it know you will check in again. Shift your awareness back to your breath and body, wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes, returning to the present moment with a sense of clarity and connection. Take a moment to notice how you feel. What did you learn from your inner critic today? How might you continue this dialogue with kindness? Carry this sense of understanding with you, knowing that every part of you, even the critical ones, are doing their best to help in their own way.